If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connor's Music.
Welcome, John Connors Live. We're live from Connors Music. I'm going to jump right into a tune and then we'll chat. This is one I've done a couple times today with some students. So hopefully this will work. Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live your life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand. You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live your life you please. Well, it's all right, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's all right, every day is Judgment Day. Maybe somewhere down the road a ways, the end of the line, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze. Well, it's all right, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's all right, if you got someone to love. Well, it's all right, everything will work out fine. Well, it's all right, we're going to the end of the line. Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. It don't matter if you're by my side, I'm satisfied. Well, it's all right, even if you're old and gray. Well, it's all right, you still got something to say. Well, it's all right, remember to live and let live. Well, it's all right, the best you can do is forgive. Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live your life you please. Well, it's all right, even if the sun don't shine. Well, it's all right, we're going to the end of the line. Okay, gonna mute the reverb there. Check, testing 1 2. Okay, all right. So just saying, hey, oh, there's the eyeballs. I think maybe I got a little bit of a delay with the computer. Hopefully that didn't affect the stream itself. I'm just gonna kind of quickly peek on that and see. But hi, we're live from Connors Music. I'm plugged into the internet. I'm streaming to you wherever you may be. So wherever you may be, say hey. Like, for example, Sandra says, it sure is all right. So sounds to me based on that. The stream is coming. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's coming through. Okay, so that's great. And I'm demoing a couple of guitars that showed up today. Well, not showed up today. They've been here for about a week or so. And I wanted to do the first song with this Recording King Dreadnought. It's about as like traditional of a solid top acoustic as you get, like solid spruce top, tortoiseshell pickguard. This thing's ready to rock. Great tone, very comfortable to play. Beautiful gloss finish. Like she's ready to rock. And I gotta say, hey to Andrew, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is going well in your sphere of the world, in your part of the world. But I wanted to start with this one because the other Recording King that we have in stock is so totally different. So I'll show you that in a sec. But like I said, make sure you say hi, say where you're watching from. Let me know if you have any questions about Recording King guitars. I'll put up some links in a second too. And also I wanted to, it's interesting because you can't like see the color from it, but in the background you can see this year's Music in the Streets t-shirt just over my shoulder. So I'm going to bring that up closer so you can see the color, and which we just, I think, put out on Facebook yesterday. And then Joe had like, he'd previewed it at the Merc event, the Merc kitchen party event. So those of you that attended that or people from the community that went out to check it out, they got to see it in advance. All right. And Jess says, hi, my birthday is on Saturday. Hope you're doing, I'm doing great. And I hope you're already starting to celebrate a great birthday there, Jess. Thanks for tuning in tonight and happy birthday. Okay. So let me show you the shirt. Let's start with that. So I'm totally, I got to tell you my rig. I always forget about like the things I'm supposed to do each live stream. So feel free if you're like, John, you didn't do this, you can remind me. I don't mind. You can put it in the comments. So the rig is very simple today because both instruments do not have pickups. This is just a straight classic acoustic. There's the cool logo there, Recording King. And so I've got a Sennheiser mic. I'm going to swap that out for my Shure next week just to get that going. The one I normally gig with is a Shure Beta 58. And then over here, just off screen, there she is the Aston Stealth. And it's got a guitar setting. And all you do to get to the guitar setting is turn the ring. Andrew says, I forgot to dance, which if anyone's ever seen me performing out in public, I can't not move while I perform. But for some reason with the live stream, I think because I've got the camera like right here, I kind of stay fairly stationary. So that's one limitation to the live stream performance versus the real deal. The real deal out in the real live, out in the wild. So the Aston Stealth, and it's got a condenser mode and a dynamic mode, which makes it a very unique mic. I've talked about this in the past a little bit. I've got it run in dynamic mode right now. So anyways, let me show you the shirt. So to get it to fit on the screen, I grabbed a youth small, but we did get them in sizes up to adult ladies, adult unisex, and the kids shirts. And Chris says he's looking forward to Music in the Streets. And check out the color on this. So we got a deep purple. I'm referring to that officially as deep purple. Everyone should know why. And then last year's shirt color was this sort of neon-y green. And that's now the logo color for this year, which because of the light, it's hard to see there. I think that's the best spot there. So this is the this year's shirt. But if you have last year's shirt and you're like, oh, I'm happy with last year's shirt, I don't need another new one. Wear it, and I think they'll look really epic together. You'll have your inversion colors, sort of like in the sports teams they do like the retro. What do they call it? Retro invert colors or whatever. Where they flip the colors around and do something kind of unique. So that's what we did with this year. So purple, deep purple with neon logo, and currently available in store. So drop on by if you like, or you can buy it on our website, curbside pickup, or we could ship it to you if you want. If you're going to do that, make sure you do it soon. So you make sure you get it in time for Music in the Streets, which is Saturday, June 22nd. June 22nd. I don't want to have any misinformation out there. Saturday, June 22nd at the Georgina Pioneer Village. And of course, the show, John Connor's live stream right before it will feature and just chat about music in the streets like the whole time. All right, I'm going to bring that back up. There you go. All right. So, Chris, thanks for that comment. And there we go. Smoke on the Water is sung by Deep Purple. So Jess got it. I hope you all did too. So absolutely. Okay, so the other guitar. Well, let me put that first one in the comments. So you've got the link there. Just if you want more info than I've told you during the show. And that's populating there because we are live streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I still call it Twitter, just like I still call the Rogers Center Skydome. And well, I don't call Scotiabank Maple Leaf Gardens because it's a different building, but I do still call it Air Canada Center every once in a while. But Scotiabank, that's starting to happen. They should just name it something that's not a business, and then they could say like the new Maple Leaf Gardens sponsored by Scotiabank. That's my 2 cents. Okay. Oh, it didn't post. There we go. Yeah, see, Andrew agrees. Yes, always Skydome. There you go. All right. And so this other guitar you can see is very cool. And in the reflection of said guitar, you can see like there's my ring light. There's the microphone. That's kind of fun, eh? You always got to be careful when you're doing video work with mirrors, right? Anyways, so this is a Resonator guitar. These have been around a long time. They call this one the Dirty 30. So it's a Dirty 30s Resonator guitar. It's a spruce top. It's got an Avoncall fretboard, which looks very rosewood-ish, but with some grain. It's got the biscuit bridge, this piece that covers up over it here. And it's a hand-spun European Recording King cone. And I will read the little description here. It said, Recording King's Dirty 30s Resonator delivers tones of classic style and a vintage resonator tone, perfect for the old school blues. It does go on to say great for slide players, but I'm not doing any slide on it today. I'm just going to play it. But, you know, it's interesting to point out, I think often when we see resonators, we picture like people playing them like this and holding a bar. And absolutely, that's totally a thing. This one's what they call a round neck. So it's very comfortable to sit and play just like I played the Dreadnought, the other acoustic. So it's kind of cool because you can get this tone, which you're about to hear, of the old school blues, but you don't have to like learn a new instrument. I'm just playing it like I'd play any guitar. But they do make a square neck model that's more conducive. I don't know if these guys, I think they do, but there are square neck models out there anyways that are a little more conducive to playing like this and maybe holding a bar and doing that really heavy slide guitar style. So Laj says, my buddy Larry Nelson has one. So there you go. And does Larry Nelson like the blues? Larry Nelson playing the blues. Okay, so let me fire this up here. I'm going to add the little reverb. And I'm going to do a tune. And you let me know what you think about the Dirty 30s here. Tell me what you think of the tone. Okay, here we go. Laj says, yes, he does like the blues. This one goes out to Laj and Larry Nelson and anyone else who digs the blues. I will not sell my soul at the crossroads. I'll just pay for this guitar with money. Maybe it's the same thing. Let's see what else we got here. There we go. Thanks, Andrew. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. You say I'm spending my money on other women, I'm spending money on someone else. I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. I called your mama about 3 or 4 nights ago. Well, your mama said, son, don't call my daughter no more. Come back home, baby. Try my love one more time. Come back home, baby. Try my love one more time. You know, when things don't go to suit you, I think I'll lose my mind. One more time around. Well, that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun to play. It's 12 fret to the body. So you kind of feel like it's like hugged in. That might arguably give you a little limitation for, wanting to play up here. And I don't know the history of, and if somebody does know the history of resonators, if that's like traditional, like 12 fret to the body is the thing. But as I was playing it, I was like, oh, wow, like it's all right here. It just felt really fun to play. And I'm playing in the key E, so it was sort of all I wanted. I didn't want, that would have been okay. But I wasn't looking for it. I found everything I was looking for right there. So just to catch up, Andrew says, beautiful, bro. Thanks so much, Andrew. And Andy. And Sandy. Andy and Sandy. She says, nice tone. Thank you very much for that. Okay, and you know who starts their regular season this weekend? Argos. Yes, I do. I'll get out to a game at some point. Maybe we'll bring the live stream to BMO Field. I'm going to do another tune. I think I'm going to do it on this one, even though this is sort of like a slightly bluesy classic rock tune I prepped. But I'm just digging this guitar. I want to play it for one more tune. I hope you guys are also enjoying this tone. And again, thanks for the comments and questions. Keep them coming. And we'll do another tune here. Those are the moments where I need like one other person, like a co-host, where I'll be like, and you talk while I drink water. Okay. Or talk while I bring up my lead sheet for my next song. This one I didn't, I don't like saying this. People do this all the time. Like, oh, I haven't practiced this one. I prepped the other two songs like for today. And this one I was like, I'll add that as the the big finale, but I didn't get a chance to run it. So let me just quickly tune up. Oh, this is okay. So thank you, Magda, for the applause. I appreciate that. And sing the anthem blues style. That'd be very interesting. Like, no, I would want maybe like that, like, oh, Canada. Oh, anthems at the Argos game. I just connected all that. You know what? In all honesty, the Connors brothers are prepping in O Canada. We did it at the opening for the Georgina Ice, their 30th anniversary season. Our Georgina Ice is the junior C hockey team here in Georgina, and we felt it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. They hooked us up with Georgina Ice jerseys with our names and preferred numbers on it, and we went out on the ice in the corner, and Dave and Joe and I and Melissa sang 4-part harmony O Canada. So not bluesy really, but we were really happy with the way it turned out. The only thing we didn't love is we didn't actually capture like great audio with our video of it. So we're working on a recorded version of it that'll be coming out soon. So there you go. You brought up the anthem, so I spilled the beans. You need Bobby Boucher. I could do that. Yes, Magda could be my co-host. That would be a show. John Connors Live with Magda. Little high quality H2O there, water boy. Okay, so let's do this tune. Did I turn let's put the reverb on. Will you wake up in the morning? You hear the work bell ring, and they march you to the table. You see the same old thing. Ain't no food upon the table. Ain't no fog up in the pan. But you better not complain, boy. You'll get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the ever-loving light on me. Yonder come Miss Rosie. How in the world did you know? By the way she wears her apron and the clothes she wore. Umbrella on her shoulders, piece of paper in her hand. She'd come to see the governor. She wanna free her man. And let the midnight special, I bluesed it up, shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the ever-loving light on me. If you're ever in Houston, oh boy, you'd better do it right. You'd better not gamble. You better not fight. Or the chef will grab you and the boys will bring you down. The next thing you know, boy, oh, you're prison shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me. Let the midnight special shine your heaven loving light on me. There we go, midnight special. Normally, it slides into a more rock tempo, so it starts bluesy. Hold on. What did I have? Okay, Waterboy. Oh, I core do that. She said I could do that. I knew what you meant. That really cool. Hey, Night, you log off before. Can you play one Stone song if you don't mind? Maybe a wee bit of one. Let's have a look here. I'm kind of looking at what I can do without having planned it all. Let's just do that. Okay. I got to tune her up again here. Actually, you know what? Let me switch back to the other guitar just so you can hear that. All right. So, Laj, thanks for that comment there. I'll do a tiny bit of one Rolling Stone song just to wrap up the night. But first, I want to throw that up because you always want to recognize the applause. Thank you, Sandra. So once again, make sure you come in and check out these Recording King guitars, something totally different, that bluesy Resonator. We don't always have a Resonator in stock, so I guess I got kind of stoked to show that off as something totally different. And then this is, again, just a nice solid top acoustic, something different from the standpoint of it's not a brand that is so, like, not everyone and their neighbor has one. But, you know, it's, again, a pretty traditional solid top dreadnought acoustic with good tone. And Paul, thanks for tuning in here. Tuning in from YouTube. So I'm only going to do one more song here, Paul, but don't worry. You can check out the whole replay on YouTube. It'll post momentarily. Again, any questions while I'm doing this? I'm just going to do like half a Rolling Stone song here for Lash. Go ahead and throw your comments in, and I will do my best to reply. Hi, Clint. I saw her today at the reception, a glass of wine in her hand. I knew that she would meet her connection. At her feet was a footloose man. No, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But you can try sometimes. You'll find you get what you need. And I went down to the demonstration to get my fair share of abuse. Singing, we're gonna vent our frustration. If we don't, we're gonna blow a 50 amp fuse. Singing, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But you can try sometime, and you'll find you get what you need. You get what you need. You get what you need. Oops. All right. This is it for the night, okay, guys? Ooh, little tune up again. I knew there was one. A sundown in the Paris of the prairies. We kings have all the treasures buried, and all you hear are the rusty breezes pushing around the weather vane. Jesus. In a Zippo lighter, he sees the killer's face. Or maybe it's someone standing in the killer's place. 20 years for nothing, well, that's nothing new besides. And no one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings and pretty things. Let's just see what the morning brings. There's a dream he dreams where the high school is dead and dark. It's a museum and we're all locked up after dark. Where the walls are lined all yellow, gray, and sinister, hung with the pictures of our parents' prime ministers. We kings and pretty things. Wait and see what tomorrow brings. Late breaking story on the CBC. A nation whispers, we always knew that he'd go free. And you can't be fond of living in the past. 'Cause if you are, then there's no way you're gonna last. We kings and pretty things. Let's just see what tomorrow brings. We kings and and pretty things. That's what tomorrow brings. All right. Thanks for that request there, Clint. That was cool. You're welcome, Laj, for hitting up the Rolling Stones there. And I'm glad you appreciate it there, Clint. I'm glad it's sounding good. Yeah, so like absolutely no guarantees, but I'm pretty sure the Recording King is a good campfire, tragically hip, high quality campfire. Like if you bring in a solid top guitar to a campfire, you're coming like a pro, And so it's going to do all the hip tunes. There's a line in an Arkells song. I think it's called Kiss Cam. And it says they sat around the campfire and played, all the hip songs. I got to get the line right. Anyways, maybe I'll learn the song and play it just because it's such a great reference. And it makes me think of like sitting around the campfire with buds playing tragically hip tunes, which is a great pastime. And in this song, one of my favorite lines was where all the lines are, the walls are lined all yellow, gray, and sinister, hung with the pictures of our parents' prime ministers. I just absolutely love that line. It's so cool. Anyways, Dan, thank you I'm glad you were able to tune in. I know Dan said he didn't see the post last time, and I was worried nobody saw the post because there was like no eyeballs in the first minute of the show, and then it booted up there, so it seemed like everyone was in. So thank you for that, and awesome from Clint. Thank you, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. That's it for John Connors Live today. Recording King Guitars. Drop by and give him a strum. The G6 Dreadnought, great solid acoustic, and then the Dirty 30s Resonator, which you can see right there. And then, of course, the Music in the Streets t-shirts now available. Drop on by or go to connorsmusic.ca. Thanks so much, guys. Oh, I got to put the link of the Resonator in. I almost forgot because I put the link for the G6, I believe. I got to go back. Yes, I did. Okay. So I'm going to put the link in the comments for the Dirty 30 so you can check it out more at connorsmusic.ca, or you can buy it right there online or drop by this shop and give it a strum. So whatever you prefer. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Have a great night. Stay well.